Hey, here you go.
What are you doing?
You don't live here anymore, okay?
What are you
just
doing?
Leave.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because you were just at Josh's house.
I haven't talked to Josh in months.
I saw your location. You didn't even realize I turned it on.
You turned on my location?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why are you stalking me?
Because you're cheating, okay? I have
I'm
my
not
suspicions.
cheating.
Okay?
I'm not cheating.
Okay.
On my house.
Are you serious?
Get out.
Once I leave, I'm never coming back.
I don't care. Nobody wants your ratchet ass in here. Get out.
Here? I'm never coming back.
Go.
You're not gonna fight for me?
So this is what happens when you find your girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, on Deep Search, and she's not staying in our apartment tonight because at the end of the day you've just cheated on me. So you
Get out of my face.
Well, why are you crying now? What? Yeah, go on, walk towards the door.
Stop.
Yeah, put your shoes on. See, bye.
What are you
doing?
You can leave.
What? Why?
Go. You don't live here anymore.
What are you talking about?
You can go back to Jake's house. You can take that bag and just go stay with him. You don't live here anymore.
I wasn't at Jake's house.
You were at Jake's house. I saw it on your location, dude. Did you not see that I turned your location on your phone? Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, why are you spying on me?
Because obviously I need to because you're still sleeping with him.
Can we please go inside?
No, I'm not. No, I'm going inside. You can leave. I changed the locks on the door. So if you try to get in, you're not going to be able to. And I changed the code on the garage. So turn around, text them, tell them you're on your way back. You can say, I'll take care of the kids. Don't worry about it. Okay.
I'm not talking to Jake anymore.
You are lying. You're so full of it. Like, you are even starting to believe your own lies. Like, listen to yourself. You sound so stupid.
Can you please just let me in the house tonight?
No,
and I'll leave
I'm
tomorrow.
going to bed.
I'll leave in the morning.
No, I can't leave the kids.
I don't have anywhere else to go tonight.
Go to his house.
No.
I don't care where you go. Go to his house. Get a hotel room. I don't care. Leave and do not come back.
I'm not
Do not come in here. No.
That's the right way to handle it, bro. The truth is, many people aren't sorry they betrayed the relationship. They're sorry they got exposed. If no one had discovered the truth, the deception might have continued. That's why you should never let emotions override your self-respect. Once trust is broken, protect your peace, stand by your decision, and keep moving forward. As the situation unfolds, another surprise comes out. The other man insists he had no idea she was married, claiming she told him she was single all along. That revelation changes the entire conversation.
Let's talk about this. Hold on a minute. Here, I'll be
There's nothing to explain. Where are you going? Yo, did you not know about this?
I don't know anything about this, bro.
Stop.
Wow. Hey, everybody. My wife is here with some random person cheating on me.
Whoa.
Everybody, be aware. My wife is cheating.
Harper, you cannot be doing this. You can't be doing this. Stop. You're gonna wake the neighbors up. Like, if you don't leave here, I'm gonna call the cops. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm calling the cops.
She's not gonna have a job. After the shit she was doing to me. Hello?
Hey, is this Kevin?
Yeah, this is Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, it's Sam, it's Sadie's husband. Have you been fucking my wife, asshole?
Wow, well, it's nice to receive a call from you, Sam. I hope your day's been going well. Regarding Sadie, she just works here, exclusively.
That's not what I've been seeing. Berkeley, I always see, and she's never actually at work. She's at some random house.
Well, yeah, sometimes we have after work events when some car clubs, we do some interesting things.
Interesting things?
Well. Yeah, and you know what, I'm gonna cut the bullshit here. I've been banging your wife for about 3 years, and yeah, she wanted to tell you, but she never wanted you to do anything rash like this.
What started as a routine trip to the store quickly turned into one of the most uncomfortable moments of this husband's life. The second he spotted his wife with another man, he knew something didn't add up. Instead of ignoring what he was seeing or waiting until later to ask questions, he decided to confront the situation immediately. As soon as he approached them, his wife became nervous and tried to shut the conversation down. She repeatedly insisted there was nothing to explain and attempted to walk away before the discussion could continue. But from the husband's point of view, leaving without answering simple questions only made the situation look even more suspicious. The other man seemed completely confused by the confrontation. He claimed he had no idea she was married and insisted he had been told she was single. Whether he was telling the truth or simply trying to avoid responsibility, the husband wasn't convinced. At that point, he wasn't interested in assumptions. He wanted facts. Feeling like he wasn't getting honest answers from either of them, he made a phone call that changed everything. He contacted someone connected to her workplace, hoping to understand why he kept hearing different stories about where she spent her time. At first, the response sounded professional. He was told she simply worked there and occasionally attended work-related gatherings after hours. But the more questions he asked, the harder it became to keep the story together. The conversation slowly shifted from excuses to uncomfortable admissions. Eventually, the shocking claim was made that the relationship had allegedly been going on for years. Whether that statement was completely accurate or not, hearing something like that would leave almost anyone speechless. Imagine believing your marriage was built on trust, only to discover there may have been an entirely different life happening behind your back. It's not just the betrayal that hurts. It's realizing that every late night, every unexpected excuse, and every unanswered question suddenly starts making sense. Situations like this don't happen overnight. Trust is usually damaged little by little until one day the truth becomes impossible to hide. By the time the confrontation finally happens, one person is searching for answers while the other is struggling to explain months or even years of questionable decisions. No relationship can survive without honesty. Once deception becomes a habit, every explanation sounds like another excuse, and every promise becomes harder to believe. That's why communication and loyalty matter so much. Problems can be worked through when both people are honest, but secrets have a way of destroying relationships long before anyone discovers the truth. At the end of the day, this wasn't just about being caught in a store. It was about broken trust, unanswered questions, and the painful realization that the person you believed would always be honest with you may have been living a completely different story. Once a relationship reaches that point, rebuilding it becomes one of the hardest challenges any couple can face.
You know what? You enjoy it. You just enjoy it.
Oh my gosh, what are these?
There's your suitcases that I packed for you, kind of going on a little vacation.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I know so much has been going on lately. This is exactly what I mean when I said, like, I want more things. You to buy more things.
Oh, don't worry, I've been listening.
Yeah.
So I've packed
That's
your
awesome.
suitcases here.
Is it tonight, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Put these in the car. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Are you
She thought she was coming home after another ordinary day, but she had no idea her husband had already discovered the truth. The moment she pulled into the driveway, she was greeted by several packed suitcases sitting outside the front door. At first, she smiled, believing he had planned a surprise trip. But within seconds, she realized those bags weren't packed for a vacation. They were packed because she was no longer welcome in the house. The husband calmly told her to load the suitcases into the car because everything she needed was already packed. Confused, she asked what was going on, but he had already made up his mind. He informed her that she no longer lived there and suggested she return to the man she had been secretly seeing. She immediately denied the accusation, insisting she hadn't been at the other man's house. But the husband wasn't buying it. According to him, he had seen her location and already knew exactly where she had been. He explained that he had turned on the location feature after becoming suspicious of her behavior, and what he discovered confirmed everything he feared. Instead of admitting the truth, she became upset that he had tracked her phone, accusing him of spying on her. But from his perspective, the real issue wasn't the location, it was the reason he felt the need to check in the first place. Once trust reaches that point, the relationship is already hanging by a thread. She begged him to continue the conversation inside the house, hoping they could work things out privately. But he refused. He had already changed the locks on every door and updated the garage code before she arrived. He wasn't making an emotional decision in the heat of the moment. This was something he had clearly planned after deciding he had reached his limit. The husband even told her not to worry about the children, explaining that he would take care of them while she figured out where she wanted to go. His message was clear: if she had chosen someone else, then that was the life she needed to return to. As the reality of the situation started sinking in, she changed her approach. She pleaded for just one night inside the house, promising she would leave in the morning because she had nowhere else to stay. But after everything that had happened, the husband wasn't willing to change his decision. In his mind, every excuse sounded like another attempt to avoid the consequences of her actions. Whether every accusation was true or not, one thing was obvious: the trust in that relationship had completely collapsed. Once a marriage reaches the point where one spouse feels the need to track locations, change locks, and pack suitcases before a confrontation, the problems usually started long before that day. Moments like these remind us that honesty is always easier than living a double life. Secrets have a way of coming to light, and when they do, the consequences can be far greater than anyone expects. A relationship can survive many challenges, but without trust and open communication, rebuilding what was lost becomes one of the hardest things two people will ever face.